Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to rainydayguitar.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to play this beautiful Christmas carol, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. You can go to rainydayguitar.com and print off the words and the chords. Now there's a lot of different ways to play this. You can just strum it, or you can try to pick. You can do a little combination. I'm kind of going to throw in a combination. Some of the chord changes are so fast you don't really have time to do much of a pick, so I might throw in a quick little strum. You can strum the whole thing. It works really well. I like to pick some of it. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and kind of play it through for you and teach you what I'm doing. So I'm in the key of D, and I'm going to go, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. So I'm kind of going back and forth between a D and an A, or you could just stay on D. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. So basically what I did there for my pick was, I went 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Except if you want to, you could also switch to an A on the word herald. So you could go Hark the Herald. That works too. So that's another option. You can go bass 3, twins 3, and then on an A, bass 3, twins 3. That's probably the easiest. Hark the Herald. Back to a D, angels A, sing. To an F sharp minor, which is a bar chord. You're going to lay your pointer right across the 2nd fret and put your pinky and your tall man on the 4th fret, 4th and 5th string, like that. Glory. But you really don't need that if you're picking. Watch, you can just let go of everybody and just bark. Glory. By the way, I'm not a singer. I apologize for my voice. Glory. But if you're going to strum it, then you have to put them on. Glory. Okay, then you're going to go to a G, to a D, newborn king. What I did there was I had to grab everybody. You can either strum it, newborn king, okay? So, but if you're going to pick it, you need to grab everybody and then hit a 3. I'm grabbing 1, 2, and 4, and then hit 3. So then go to an A, switch and grab 1, 2, and 5. And then hit a 3 again, then back to a D, and then I went 1, 2, 3, 1. So let's play that first line. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Got it? Okay. Then we're going to kind of repeat that for the first D on Peace on Earth. We're going to change to a B minor. Peace on Earth, and I would stay on D. Peace on, well, I guess you could go to an A. Yeah, you could. Peace on earth. And now you're going to go to a B minor, and you really need to do a full B minor there. Mercy, because you need that bass note. So a B minor, for those of you who don't know, you're going to bar the 2nd fret, tall man on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and your ring and your pinky on the 4th and 3rd string on the 3rd fret. It's a bar chord. You can go to rainydayguitar.com, and I think this is in the intermediate tab. Well, first you go to the beginning lessons, the beginning tab, and then way down at the bottom it's on the, in the intermediate, on the intermediate chord sheet there, which is at the very bottom of that. So that'll have a picture of a B minor plus some other bar chords. F sharp minor, not sure if it's on there. It should be, but it's not. Anyway, well, it might be. I don't know. Anyway, you can check. Okay, so let's go back. Peace on earth. No, peace on earth. And now B minor. 5 is your bass note. Mercy. Then to an E, grab 6 as your bass note. My now go, now here's quick. Okay, you can either strum it, God and sing, or you could go, God, no, God and. If you're gonna pick it, you need to grab everybody. I'm gonna go on that A, God and sinners. I'm gonna go 5, 1, and 2, and then hit 3, then go to an E and grab 6, 1, and 2. And then back to an A, and now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so I'm doing 5 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So God, God and sinners. Then I would do, you can either do an E, or I kind of like an E7 there, which is an E, lift up your ring finger. But you don't really hear it unless you hit that 4. That's kind of pretty. Instead of 6 as your bass note, if you were really tricky, you could grab 4 with your pointer, and 6 with your thumb, and 1 with your ring. Then back to an A side. Now we're going going to go up to the 5th fret. We're going to put our ring finger on the 1st string 5th fret and pluck 1 and 5. Joyful. So together. Joyful. Now we're going to take our ring finger, put them on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and now hit 2 and 4. Ye. So it sounds like this. Joyful, joyful, ye. And then you're going to go to, lost my place, G. Nations, nations rise. If you're strumming that, nations rise. And I like to do the A. It says A with a pinky, and all that is your pinky is on the 1st string, 2nd fret, right underneath the other guys. Rise. Or you can even do an A7. Rise. That's pretty too. Okay? So let me try that again. Let's go back to the 5th fret. Joyful, ye. Go to a G. And if you want to strum it, this would be really nice to strum right here. Nations rise, because it's really powerful. Go back up and do it again. Join the triumph of the skies. I would then go back to a pick here. Just because it's just, I don't know, the strumming isn't quite as pretty right here. Ooh, that's kind of, I just threw that in just now. So what I did there was I went, and I just slid down. So I went 1, 2, 3, 1, and I'm actually plucking 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, twins, so 1, 6, and 1, 2, and 6. See, and then I hit 6. So I would kind of go bum bum. So I went 1, 2, and 6, and then I'd hit twins again, and then hit 6, and slide down and hit 1 again, and then a 6. See, and then no, I hit 2. So 1, 2. Let's try that again. To an E minor. I really hear the B, but it's so hard. B is a killer. I hate B. House proclaim. You can just stay on that E minor. I'll show you a harder option in a minute. House proclaim. I'm just going bass 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. See, 6, 2, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 1. That works. House you can go host, host. You probably want to grab 1, 2, and 6, and then a 3. And then if you're good, you can bar and do a full B, which is pretty. It's hard for me to hit that so fast. A B is your pinky, your ring, and your tall man on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fret on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string on the 4th fret, and then bar the 2nd fret. Okay. So, and I would pluck everybody 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then hit 3 again. So, I'm going to try to do that. Really fast, and then back to the E minor, 1 and 6, and then walking down. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then an A on a bass note is 5. Christ is, and then a D. Sorry about my voice. I am not a singer. Born in, born in. I'm trying to think of a way to get that. Born in, and I just went bass and 4 and 4 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Born in. I would grab everybody here except for 3, and then hit 3. So 1, 2, and 4. And then an A. Grab 1, 2, and 5. Then hit a 3. So 1, 2, 5, and then hit 3. And then back to a D, 1, 2, 3, 1. And every time I switch chords and I start with 1, I'm going to hit that bass note. 1, so bass and 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so let's go back and review that G part. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to try to throw in that A, or that B. Host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Do it again. Hark the herald, angels sing. sing, sing. Oh, E minor. Sing. It's not written there. I just threw it in just now. Sing. And then an A. Glory to the newborn King. If I were going to go into the second verse, I would probably mix up my pick on King so it doesn't get monotonous. I'd probably go bass. So I would go bass 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Do it again. Bass 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Second verse. Hail us. Let me play that, how that would go. The last line of the first verse. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Then I'd start the second verse. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace, hail the Son of Righteousness, light and life to all. Oh, I forgot to go to an A. I gotta put some more chords in here. I had it all typed up, and then as I'm teaching it, I'm hearing more stuff that you can do. It's probably making it too hard, but it's just more fun that way. Okay, so light and life to all he brings, risen with him, healing in his wings, mighty ways his, then what? Glory by, sorry. Oh, quit picking. Born that man no more may. Now I go to a D there. Or may die. Born to raise the, no. Born to raise the sons. Is this where my B goes in? Yes, it is. Yep. Born to give them second birth. No, G. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Yeah, something like that. Of course, you can strum the whole thing. You have to put your full bar on. Hail the Son of Righteousness, light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. If you're gonna strum it, you have to multiply. So it's a D right there. Really is what's going on. Multiply his glory by. No more may die. Really cheated on that. Born to give them second life. Angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Okay, so if I were going to strum this, if I were going to carol, go Christmas caroling or singing with a large crowd, you probably want to strum because picking is really hard. But if you're accompanying a couple people singing, picking is a much prettier way to go. Again, you can see that I'm reading the music. It really does help to have something in front of you. And because the chords weren't there on a couple of those spots, I read what was there and I messed up. So even if you want to make little notes, I highly recommend having the paper in front of you because it just helps you when if you zone out for a half a second, then you can get right back into it and you don't miss a beat. I missed a beat because it wasn't written down. If it's written down, it goes a lot smoother. So I really recommend that you type up your own version, or you can go to rainydayguitar.com where I've got it already typed up with the chords above there for you. I'm going to add a few more in parentheses that are optional for you on those before I send this to the website. Okay, again, rainydayguitar.com. You can click off the music, and I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas.